This is why we hate Omega. I'm bypassing. It's going to start. Now as it comes up, I'm going to safety brake it. Watch out. Safety brake!
What the fuck?
That's what happens when you safety brake an Omega.
No, that is actually bad, is that?
That happens to me when I'm on top of these pieces of shit.
No,
That's why you do not surf Omegas.
That is bad.
You would have thought at a safety circuit it's the most basic thing that nobody could get wrong, but that is clearly not the case. Now let's be really clear about what a safety circuit is. A safety circuit is simply a series circuit where every single component of that circuit must be connected for power to flow. If any one thing, like a lift door is open or emergency stop is pressed, any one thing that disconnects safety means the circuit's not there and the lift can't move. Now the safety circuit can either directly run the item, such as in the old days you used to have lift logics powered by a safety circuit, very safe, because if anything disconnected safety circuit, the lift couldn't move. In the modern day, how a safety circuit works is it engages the safety relay, and for the lift to move, the lift logic has to send electricity to the main contactor via the safety relay, meaning if the safety relay is not engaged, the electricity can never reach. It physically is blocked from reaching the main contactor, meaning the motor cannot be powered and the brake cannot be released. This is so if software ever fails, the lift can't just move. Software cannot override it. Because remember, with microelectronics, when the electronics go wrong, such as if it got overvolted for some reason, often all of the outputs go true. And if all of the outputs go true, that is bad. That could be catastrophically bad in certain circumstances, which is why you always have to have a physical safety circuit to stop the lift just shooting off if the door's open. And also, software cannot be relied on because there could be bugs to that software, so you have to have that safety circuit. Now, the only exception is pre-doors. Pre-doors is where you bypass safety when the lift approaches the floor. Now, this is done only when the lift logic has authorised pre-doors and there's the shaft bar present for pre-doors and 3 relays all engage enabling pre-doors. So pre-doors is very safe, you've got a lot of things backing it up. So in the unlikely event there's a catastrophic software failure during pre-doors and the software told the lift to shoot off, the lift would be physically stopped from shooting off beyond the door zone because of that shaft bar. But we're not going to talk about pre-doors in this video because that's not relevant, because the lift in this video doesn't have pre-doors. Now another thing to make a safety circuit even safer is software checking. This is where software checks safety disconnects when the lift stops and opens its doors and then connects again when it's time for a lift to go. And this extra software checking makes sure a relay never gets stuck or a safety isn't bypassed. So a physical safety circuit cannot be overridden as a physical hard thing, and software doing additional checks is the safest you can have a lift. But some lift companies cannot get this in their heads. This is not the major lift companies and you don't see the lifts like this that often, but this is the very, very cheap Chinese crap. And some of the cheap Chinese shit is so bad, you wonder how does it even exist? Now there's 2 things I've seen over years of safety circuits being incorrect. One, software safety. Incredibly dangerous. This is where if you break safety on a lift, it just tells the VF drive to give 0 hertz, meaning the VF drive stops the lift. This is dangerous because 1, the lift doesn't stop that quick, so you could get crushed in that time, and 2, it's software dependent. If that software goes wrong, the lift could just shoot off if the door's open. Your safety is dependent on the software of that VF drive. That is dangerous. Number 2 is I've seen occasional lift where it is a safety circuit, but somehow the lift software can override or engage at safety relay, which is completely dangerous, completely undermines the entire concept of a safety circuit. And by the way, this is not most lifts. Almost every lift out there is completely safe. This is just 1 or 2 utter cheap Chinese shitty crap things. And in this video, let's take a look at one of these. And it is an Omega lift. Now I've had bad experiences with Omega lifts before, and this video will show up how bad they are. Because when you disconnect safety when the lift's going up, the lift suddenly free falls to almost twice the speed the lift is supposed to go. It is so dangerous. This lift goes 0.7 meters a second. Then when you disconnect safety, the VF drive just cuts out, but the brake remains open and the lift shoots upwards at speed. Now I don't know if this is because the circuit to the lift brake is being software controlled overriding safety, or if it's simply as some sort of capacitor in the brake circuit to make it smooth and that capacitor causes the delay in the brake then engaging. I don't know which of the two it is, but it is dangerous. Now, I've had a bad experience on top of an Omega lift before. If you try and stop the lift, say you press the stop button and the lift then suddenly shoots upwards. Imagine if it's really serious, like someone's got an arm caught on the lift tracks or something, you need that lift to stop. When you press the stop button, the lift then shoots up at twice its speed. Yeah, the person's arm's going to be ripped off. Utterly bad. Also, I don't know if this is because safety's being overridden by software or if it's just a big delay in the lift brake, but interestingly, it shoots upwards, then starts to slow down gently for a brief moment, then suddenly you hear the brake engage, and it slows down instantly to stop really quick. So it implies there's two stages to the brake applying. Does that suggest software overriding safety, or does that just suggest a really glitchy brake? I'm not sure. Leave your comment in the comment section of which one of the two you think it is. Now let's watch a video of this lift being safely bypassed, then safety disconnected, and see what happens.
This is why we hate Omega. I'm bypassing. It's going to start. Now as it comes up, I'm going to safety brake it. Watch out. Safety brake!
What the fuck?
That's what happens when you safety brake an Omega.
No, that is actually bad, is that?
That happens to be when I've got Toppy's piece of shit.
No,
That's why
that
you
is bad.
do not surf Omegas.
That is bad.
Do we dare do it while we're inside the lift? Well, we are going to. So, getting ready for this. Getting ready, here it goes. Now! Holy fuck! Oh, shit!
Oh my god! I actually can't believe this thing exists.
Fuck!
It sped up, didn't it?
It's sped up. That went over its top speed. Luckily, I only got a down governor, not an up governor. So remember, everyone watching a video, stop buttons are go faster buttons, and braking safety doesn't stop the lift, it makes the lift go faster. I'm bypassing. It's going to start. Now as it comes up, I'm going to safety brake it. Watch out. Safety brake.
Oh my
That's what happened.